好不在，是吧？会找，会不会？打来了。Damn， 我
然后给他开了一刀。
他的牙齿。
待会要做好久。我是最在医生的吗？对，还是现在还来。
Bien, está muy bien.
你拿到吗？你线吗？对呀，对呀。有气球。
这考这么几个查找得到吗？
你后来再去研究生呢，是生意后来有现在。
不然跳它那个光的接收，
不要再跳。
这啥 School of 啥子？这是啥子 ？School of what？
我不晓得，看不到的。
你这音调不进去。
Shut up。哎，他身上有点啥特殊的标记啊？
特别大的一坨就是它。你要看那个旗签儿，啥子 School of Education， 然后你就晓得是它那个。主要注意它那个旗签儿，完全看不见的是白黑的。 Education EDU School of Education
你跟我说哪个字母
EDU
还是两个。
3个单就行了。气劲少，气劲少，气劲少。
我懂我拉气了。
哪个就是你换一些气劲。
School of Management。
是不是不用这样浪费的一个题？
他刚才那个朋友是不是 School of Management？
他是，不是 education。
看到他了，看到他了，
在哪儿？
在门口，现在门那儿是不是那个？在抓帽子那个。不要晃了。看那儿，看见了，看到了。
第三应该。没戴眼镜吧？他已经在门口那个附近。
看没看到他 Alice 已经进来了？
现在最外圈那个，在这靠里面，大家看不见。
只是站起来给他招下手呢？
他现在在朝这边看吗？
没有。好，现在朝这儿看快，看不到，头又转过去，挡在后边了。哎，他旁边是 Nancy 呀。Nancy 在抓帽子的。千万不要碰我的手。
哎，这啥位置啊？
现在在转弯那个地方了。在他这边。对啊。他走在那个男的后边啊，那个男的很高哦。眼转过去了。他眼镜没有戴。
Alice，往那边看，太可恶。
爸爸睡个口哨。
叫一声高兴。
高兴鱼。
啊。 最清楚，OK。忘记录了，sorry，
从小用口哨教他们。
Damn, solo is strong.
I welcome you to the 1999 Graduate Student Commencement Ceremony. It is with great pride that we're assembled here today to celebrate the commencement of our graduate students. Here they are from every corner of the world, 400 candidates for the master's degree and 140 candidates for the doctoral degree. These candidates are our intellectual leaders who will continue to meet society's needs for research, scholarship, professional expertise, and intellectual leadership. The road to a graduate degree is not an easy one, nor should it be. It requires an advanced, in-depth study of an evolving knowledge base. As a result of this experience, our candidates have contributed to the state of knowledge in their discipline and have achieved the state of practice for their profession. The degrees about to be awarded symbolize the culmination of each person's effort and his or her personal best. Before we move into the ceremony, I would like to introduce some of the guests of the platform party who have joined us for the ceremony today. As I call their names, I ask each one of them to stand, and please hold your applause until after I have introduced all of them. State Senator Stanley Rosenberg, Deputy Chancellor Marcelette Williams, Director of Libraries Margot Christ, Javier Ceballos, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Royce de Hedgepeth, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Paul Page, Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, and Associate Chancellor Esther Terry. Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to introduce Peter Leuenberg, Vice Chairman of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees and a graduate of this campus.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here today to bring greetings from the Board of Trustees of the university to all of you today who have worked so hard to reach this occasion. I hope that your degrees will serve you well in your days ahead, and in turn that will serve the communities, the families, and the companies that you all will represent in the future. The success that you have in a very large way is the success that the University of Massachusetts will enjoy in the future. We hope for you and for your families tremendous success. Congratulations. Thank you.
I now have the honor to introduce the Chancellor of the University of Massachusetts Amherst, Dr. David Scott.
On the walls of Rockefeller University, there is a mural which shows several scholars sitting around discussing the claims to fame of Prometheus. And they are saying, sure, he discovered fire, but what has he done since? As researchers and as scholars here at this university, you've all discovered an intellectual fire. And you well know the standards by which you are judged and by which you will be judged, not only on the achievements of yesterday or even of the results of today, but also on the plans that you are making for tomorrow. We know that you will continue to discover, that you will continue to learn, and that you will continue to apply your ideas and your creativity to making a better world for a new century and a new millennium. It is a world and a millennium that holds high hopes. It holds high hopes for you because you will be key to that better world. And it also holds high hopes for universities. Universities have been in existence in the Western world for roughly a millennium. And they have been holding ceremonies like this for close to 1,000 years. As we enter a new millennium and a new century, there are things that are enduring about universities. And I would like just to quote some words that were written almost 100 years ago, at the beginning of this century, by John Masefield. And he said,
"Fortune to experience. I hope that you leave the university better prepared for life and not only for earning a living. Your commitment to continued active learning should be among your highest resolutions today." President John
will now be conferred. Provost Cora Merritt will present the candidates, and President Bulger will confer the degrees.
Mr. President, I have the high honor to present to you for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, Mary Maples Dunn. Mary Maples Dunn. Though many academics recognize you in your current position as director of the Schlesinger Library at Radcliffe, this campus will always remember you as the dynamic and witty president of Smith College. The decade you served in that capacity, from 1985 until 1995, was one of the most vibrant periods in Smith's storied tradition. Much of your distinguished career as a historian and archivist was spent gravitating between two of the most prominent women's colleges in the world, Smith and Bryn Mawr. After earning your master's and doctorate from Bryn Mawr, you joined the history faculty there in 1959 and later served as dean of the college from 1980 to 1985. Meanwhile, you wrote William Penn, Politics and Conscience, edited von Humboldt's political essay on the Kingdom of New Spain, and, working with your husband, co-edited the 4 volumes of William Penn's papers. You have served as trustee of Historic Deerfield, the John Carter Brown Library in Providence, the Now Legal Defense and Education Fund, and the Clark School for the Deaf in Northampton. Mary Maples Dunn, we are proud to present to you this honorary degree as a symbol of your great contributions to American history, to women's higher education, including the new role you have assumed at Radcliffe College, and to the distinguished part that Smith College plays in American letters.
Mary Maples Dunn, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the degree of Humane Letters, honoris causa. In accordance with the usual custom and in token thereof, we award you this diploma and present you with this hood as a visible symbol of our high regard for you. Congratulations.
Mayor Hansel. As the 1997 winner of engineering's highest honor, the $450,000 Charles Stark Draper Prize, you have been recognized universally for improving the welfare and prosperity of society and improving globally the standard of living. You received this honor and many other awards for inventing the platforming process used to convert petroleum into high-level fuels needed for nearly all transportation needs, and to produce the raw materials used in the manufacture of plastics. You were born in Germany in 1914 and immigrated to this country with your parents. After earning your undergraduate and master's degrees at Northwestern and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, you went to work as a research chemist in 1937 for the Universal Oil Products Company. There, you developed your revolutionary platforming process. After your amazing career in corporate research, the University of Massachusetts was fortunate indeed to hire you for our chemical engineering faculty. You shifted almost seamlessly from research to teaching, and in 1993, at the age of 78, won the College of Engineering Outstanding Teaching Award. As you have said, teaching came about naturally because I was teaching my life. The entire University of Massachusetts community is honored to have shared this life of yours that has proved so creative, productive, and fulfilling.
Vladimir Hensel, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Engineering honoris causa. In accordance with the usual custom and in token thereof, we award you this diploma and present you with this hood as a visible symbol of our high regard for you.
Sent to you for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, Irvin H. Zuby. Irvin Zuby, you were recruited by our campus in 1965 with the stated purpose of raising the country's second oldest landscape architecture department to national stature. Indeed, your 7 years as head of that department proved it is the highest honor given to individuals on this campus for outstanding classroom teaching. Will each recipient stand, and please remain standing until all names have been announced, and will the audience please hold applause until the 5 names have been called. Professor Nzamo Mangaliso, Department of Management. Professor Stella Volpe, Department of Nutrition. Professor Michael Williams, Department of Geosciences. Ms. Melissa Osborne, graduate student, Department of Economics. Ms. Amaryllis Siniasoglu, graduate student, Department of Art. Please join me in applause.
And now, Frederick Byron, Vice Chancellor for Research and Economic Development, together with the Deans of the various colleges and schools at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, will present the candidates for the master's degree. Dr. James Walker, Associate Graduate Dean, will give the master candidates their diplomas.
The dean of each college or school will read the names of the master's candidates, and as they do so, that candidate will walk across the stage. Will the audience please hold its applause until the dean finishes? Although, of course, occasional lapses are understandable. Dean Linda Slakey, College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics.
Karen L. Kelly,
看不到的，太黑了下面。
要调，
Chandra A. Hardy,
你对好了，你不用管，你先对好那个栏杆那一圈，到时候就不用再调，对不对？对好栏杆还有讲台上那一堆，灯光那儿你就不用调了，先一直对好那堆就行了。
Jeffrey Ryan
你
LaPlante,
要对好那个主看台那个
不晓得，
Michael
你调好只要对好主看台就行。
Harrington,
我先在他拍过去嘛，然后
Katie
他走到
Lynn
讲台那边，我再
Lynch,
在那个大荧光屏上再拍。
它灯光会变化。
John P. Maxwell, Jennifer Rothschild Shea, Karen J. Mack,
Darren，
Lisa J. Rosenberg, Stephanie D. Morrissey, Aaron M. Morrissey, Jennifer L. Wright, Michelle C. Coaching, Heather Ann
进去了。
Casperson, Catherine A. Billings, Stephanie Suzanne Ricord, Julia R. Maboki, Richard J. Weaver, April Lynn Zaninsky, Joanne L. Weiser, Minerva Rodriguez Rivera, Carol R. Hepworth, Janice M. Moriarty, John G. Moriarty, Judy Lynn LaCava, Suzanne Sullivan Shinley, Matthew William Comer, Michelle T. Grab,
当然你不要动，我就不要碰了。
Jennifer L. Arsenal, Timothy F. Heller, Kwame Lashi Craig, Melvin Rodriguez, Carolyn Wood Close, Elizabeth J. Elder, Janet M. Perry, Cynthia Lee Townsend,
没有。
Jennifer Ann Harris, Stacy Karen Vanderwart, Mark D. Burnett, Timothy James Sheehan, Abigail Crockett Mackey,
他在哪儿了？
Sarah Alice Russell,
叫他名字了。
Deborah Ruth Gingras, Daryl Conley,
看到了。
Dawn Marie
到啊，
Leifert,
是不是快到了？
他现在已经上去了，现在转弯的地方。
Jen Beiju,
背对到我的，看看
Yu
他
Ling Sui Su,
脸转过来一点儿，转回去。
Ting Huang Song, Jennifer Yuki Peterson, Osama K. Green, Daniel James McNeil,
现在转弯那个地方。
Rahila Kamya,
好，看那个。
Beverly June Margaret Bell,
方向亮。
Grace M. Edwards, Melissa Ellen Goldman,
就这样。
Samia A. Khan,
照，
Drew E. Johnson,
头转过去。哎，你们照相要听我的，我看得到。好，照。
Heidi Lesh Honicki, Joanna L. Rodriguez, Melissa Marie Tetratot, and Andrew Peter Athens,
头转过来耶。
Ralph Cornelius Bledsoe, John A. Provo, Christina Alice Rosillo, Yvonne V. Farino, Kahori Cubbage,
高兴意。
Joseph D. Booth, Kenneth Mark Smith, Shin-Yi Tao, Maria Gabriela Severus Guerre, Thelma Belmont Asentia, Kara J. Gagnon, Janice
那雕嘛，他们没人缴的，
Williams,
要不他妈没来成，
Cheryl
没来
Lynn
成。
Hedler,
这个头让开。
Dan R. Wilson,
该找点是啥？
Deborah L. Barnett, Pamela L. Messner, Danielle Claudia Dupilati, Tully Todd Aberson, Janera Lavonda Aramson,
就是7分钟。
By the authority vested in me by the trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I confer upon each of you the appropriate master's degree as recommended by the graduate faculty of the University of Massachusetts Amherst. In accordance with the usual custom, you as individuals are entitled to all the rights and privileges which pertain to this degree here and elsewhere. Congratulations. UMass Amherst, in accordance with the usual custom, you, as individuals, are entitled to all the rights and privileges which pertain to this degree here and elsewhere.
I bet you they are. What's your mom wearing? 很累呀。Yeah.
看不见。
看你光明，不要害羞。
下面有免费的饮食啊，有免费的饮食。还没拿到这一封信，说我们待会儿再寄给你。没有这个。
哦，我们难怪我说，如果都有名字的话，你搞错了就不得了。
对，因为他事先发给我一张卡，那这边把这个卡交给他，他念你的名字。对，对，我想可能他不发的原因就是因为他搞错。
对，那好。
对。
错一个位置的话，像这样发错一个位置。
对啊，我啊，对，有些人很多人没有去。你可以扫码，你可以汇钱啊。
1、2。
你是应该把眼镜拿掉。
可以啊。
这16折。
高跟鞋很累。
漂亮。
我现在是不是比你高很多？你不热啊？妈，你不热吗？